Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello students at home. You are welcome to another SS3 chemistry class. How are you all? How was the Fitri festival? We pray that Almighty Allah will accept it as act of ibadah from all of us. In the previous classes, we discussed on metals and their compounds, mainly sodium and its compounds. In this class, which is week 3, period 1, you want to look at other compounds of metals, especially calcium and its compounds. Calcium, a representative of group 2 metals, is not found free in nature. Its principal mineral or is the transcarbonate 4, that is marble, chalk and limestone. The dolomite, transcarbonate 4, the double transcarbonate 4, MgCO3.CaCO3 called dolomite, and CaSO4.2H2 known as gypsum are also important minerals. In Nigeria, limestone deposits are found in wk3 near Abeokuta in Ogun State, Nkalagu near Enugu in Enugu State, and at Opila near Auchi in Edo State. Extraction of calcium. Calcium is extracted by electrolysis of fused mixture of calcium chloride and calcium fluoride at a temperature of about 700 degrees Celsius. The anode is graphite, while the cathode is an iron rod, which is drawn up as the calcium is deposited upon it in order to prevent the calcium from melting in the bath. At the cathode, the calcium ions receive 2 electrons each to become reduced to the metal. Ca2 plus 2 electron gives calcium, meaning that calcium is deposited at the cathode. At the anode, the chloride ions give up an electron each to become atomic chlorine. The two atoms then combine to become chlorine gas molecule. Cl ion, that is chloride ion, gives chlorine atom plus an electron. Chlorine atom plus chlorine atom now gives chlorine gas molecule. At the anode, chlorine gas is a byproduct. Physical properties of calcium. 1. Calcium is a silvery gray solid. 2. It has a specific gravity of 1.55. 3. It is malleable and ductile. 4. Its melting point is 842 degrees Celsius. 5. It is a good conductor of heat and electricity. Chemical properties of calcium. 1. Calcium bonds in air to form the oxide and a little of calcium nitride. 2Ca plus O2 gives C2CaO. That is, calcium plus oxygen gives calcium oxide. 3Ca plus N2 gives Ca3N2. Calcium plus nitrogen gives calcium nitride. 2. It vanishes gradually in moist air and loses its metallic luster due to the formation of a white film of calcium oxide or quicklime on the surface of the metal. Calcium plus oxygen gives calcium oxide. The oxide form is quickly converted into the hydroxide and then the thiocarbonate form by water and carbon dioxide in the air. Calcium oxide plus water gives calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide plus carbon dioxide gives calcium thiocarbonate form and water. 3. It decomposes. 3. It decomposes water in the code with evolution of hydrogen. Calcium plus water gives calcium hydroxide plus hydrogen. 4. Calcium reacts vigorously with dilute acids and displaces hydrogen from the acids to form calcium salts. Calcium plus hydrochloric acid gives calcium chloride plus hydrogen. 5. If ammonia is passed over heated calcium, calcium nitride is formed. Calcium plus ammonia gives calcium nitride plus hydrogen. Test for calcium. 1. Flame test. All calcium compounds produce a brick red flame when heated on a platinum wire. 2. If a few drops of sodium hydroxide are added to the solution of a calcium salt in a test tube, a white precipitate is formed, which is insoluble in excess sodium hydroxide, indicates the presence of calcium 2 plus ion. 2NaOH plus Ca2 plus gives CaOH2 plus 2Na plus. 3. With the addition of few drops of ammonium thiocarbonate for solution to a solution of calcium salt, a white precipitate is formed. NH42CO3 plus Ca2 plus gives CaCO3 plus 2NH4 plus. If a few drops of ammonium hexanediol, that is ammonium oxalate, solution is added to a solution of calcium salt, a white precipitate which is soluble in dilute hydrochloric acid but insoluble in ethanoic acid indicates the presence of calcium ions. NH42C2O4 plus Ca2 plus gives CaC2O4 plus 2NH4 plus. Those are the tests for calcium ion in solution. Uses of calcium. Calcium is widely used in the industry as a deoxidizing and reducing agent. 2. It is used in the manufacture of calcium fluoride, calcium hydride, and in the extraction of uranium. 3. It is used in the removal of sulfur impurity from petroleum. 4. When heated, it absorbs all the gases of the atmosphere except the noble gases, and so has been used to obtain high vacuum and in the preparation of argon. 5. It is used in metallurgy for improving casting by absorbing air from them. 6. Calcium is needed in the diet of young children and pregnant mothers for the development of strong bones and teeth. All this mark the end of this class. The assignment to this class or to this lesson will be pasted in the assignment portal. I wish all of you to visit the portal and answer the question correctly. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.